The strangest thing just happened. Incredibly worrisome. And I was going to my car to roll up the windows. We just set up our campsite on the Barrel Jump Creek Forest Service Road. This is the Barrel Forest Service Road from Edgewood to Grand Forks. And as I was going to my car after we set up our campsite to roll the windows up, a guy sees me walk towards my vehicle. He stops and he starts having a conversation with me. He said he's a mushroom picker. He says he makes money just traveling around picking mushrooms, just enough for food and gas. And his vehicle's stuck in second gear. So all he has is second gear. Then he says, come with me and let's be friends. Come and join me. We're going to go mushroom picking. I said, no, we just set up the camp. And I'm tired right now. And I just want to just stay here because we just did a day of driving and we set up camp. And I don't go along with strangers that I don't know. And I was thinking, this guy's acting too friendly. Suspiciously too friendly.
Usually people do not warm up to us very quickly.
Usually my experience all my life long
has been people
to not warm up to me
until they know us.
Until they really know me. Because I'm not like an extrovert, I'm an introvert.
And so people usually almost dislike us until they get to know us.
So a lot of people have a tendency not to really warm up to us because we're introverts until they really get to know us. And I don't really open up
until I get to know them.
Until I get to know them, because I'm naturally introverted and I was born like a shy person. And I don't go up to people because I feel uncomfortable around strangers. So this guy's asking me,
hey buddy, be my friend.
Come, join me. Let's just,
you want to be friends?
Mushrooms. Here I'm picking these pine mushrooms and oyster mushrooms and this type of mushrooms and all these different type of mushrooms. That's how I make a living.
And usually you heard that the mushroom pickers want to keep their sites private.
Yeah, so there was now when he said, no, I can't join you. And he said he's going to drive up the road.
And he was persistent. Come on.
I said, no, I'm just too tired. I can't do it. And then later on I started thinking, this is very suspicious. That's the type of behavior.
It makes you really paranoid.
People are desperate. They might attempt out in the middle of wilderness.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere with
they could kill you and bury you in the bush. Nobody will ever find you. You'll be one of those missing persons that nobody finds.
Becoming a missing person, they would then rob us, take our possessions, and then
bury you in the bush.
Bury us in the bush. I would be a missing person.
And nobody will ever find you.
So what we're going to do, we were planning to stay here 3 or 4 nights. But in the morning, we're going to pack up. I'm not going to sleep in my tent tonight. We're going to drive the vehicle up the road, and we're going to park in a stealth location, like 1 kilometer or 2 up the road, and we're going to watch to see if these individuals come down the road in the middle of the night to attempt a robbery. I'm not going to take the risk with some weirdos that know that we're camped here, that might be desperate individuals, and the desperate individuals do desperate things.
He said he only makes enough money for food and gas.
He says I only have enough for food and gas.
And my vehicle can only go 70 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, so when a person like that comes along and acts unusually friendly for no reason, doesn't even know me, asks me to be his buddy and join him, it's very suspicious.
And he's going to show us all the mushroom spots.
That's highly suspicious.
Very suspicious.
So my brother and I now, we're going to go up the road. We're going to not sleep tonight. We're going to drink some beer and some brandy we have.
And wine.
And some wine.
And just
we're going to drink tonight and stay up. And there's no...
And then re-unpack and move on.
And in the morning, you're going to pack up and move on to a different location.
Just too crazy.
Because this is just too unusual.
It's suspicious behavior.
And usually, I'm not a quick thinker, but I'm a deep thinker when I have time to mull things over. So I'm not quick. I'm not really quick with my thoughts, but I have a deep. But I do come to the right conclusion when I'm given enough time. And the conclusion I come up with is this highly suspicious behavior, highly suspicious individual, could be desperate. That this might be a robbery attempt in the middle of the night. Perfect situation for some desperate people to come in the middle of the night, maybe kill us, take our possessions, and then we would become missing persons. And this is a site where there would be no witnesses. There would be a perfect place to commit a murder, to do a robbery.
And we're dumb enough to tell the guy that we've been out here for 2 months.
He asked me questions. I've been camping for the last 2 months and stuff, and so.
So nobody suspects us home anytime soon.
Yes. So he knows that nobody expects us anytime soon. He knows that we're here right now, and so the smart thing to do is not to sleep in the tent. And we're going to watch if this individual drives down the road in the middle of the night to a campsite, and if he does,
we're going to the RCMP.
To the police and have this reported.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're not going to become victims. And
so it's better to be paranoid and safe.
Yeah, it's better be, because this is a life could be at stake. When your life is at stake, I don't want to go and sleep in my car, hide in my car. I'd rather be in my tent with the heater and be nice and comfortable on cots and everything. But have to do what you have to do.
Plus, we were planning to stay here for 3 nights, and now we're not. Now we're moving on tomorrow.
Moving on, because now that they know where we are at, in the middle of nowhere, there's no way we're going to stay here now. And so that's all we have to say.
Plus, usually mushroom pickers are very secretive about their mushroom locations. They don't want to share it with everybody.
Yeah, normally what I've read about mushroom pickers is that
they even attack other mushrooms pickers, attack other mushroom pickers because they want to have the mushrooms for themselves.
Yeah, the more mushrooms there are for an individual, the more money they make. Why would they want to share their mushrooms when they're making no money?
Hey, John.
Oh, yeah.
Don't swear.
That'll have to be deleted.
Okay.
I tend to swear every now and then. Reflect like a reflex, so sometimes it's just the way it comes out. So,
okay.
I can show you what I gifted this in the car. I got the Michelob Ultra. I like this beer. It's a keto beer.
Sweet, I did not zoom in on it.
Here's the Michelob Ultra. It's keto beer and it has 3 grams of carb per bottle. It's 4% alcohol per bottle. And it has like a third of the carbs of a regular beer. And a regular beer can be up to 5%, but this is still 4%. You can drink 3 of these instead of one other regular beer. And then I have a bottle of not more wine. I also have some brandy. A nice expensive brandy.
Okay, I'm just going to show the campsite and stuff. Enough the blabbing. Here's the setting. Here's the unfortunately we have to move on from this site, but
this is a very nice, there's like extensive forest roads around here. This has been a nice spot. There's even a potential fishing lake we're going to check out. This has been a nice spot to camp.
And finally got some nice weather.
Yeah, the weather hasn't been too great all of August and in September so far, but the weather is nice now. So this would have been a nice location to camp for 3 or 4 nights.
And then that crazy guy has come along.
Yeah, Rector,
Crazy guy. Instantly wants to be your buddy. Instantly. Hey, be my buddy, be my friend, so come pick mushrooms with me. Come on. Come on. Over and over again. Come on. Come on.
I'm not the type of person all my life. I'm 62 years old.
And never ever did anybody want to be your friend instantly. Ever.
Nobody ever wants to be my friend instantly. Nobody. Ever.
Yeah, ever.
That's been my life experience.
Yes. Anyway, that's a wrap, right?
Yeah, that's a wrap.